Counting on Jana Duggar felt like a princess in wedding dress. Counting on alum, Jana Duggar is back with new stories about her wedding with Steven Wisman. Fans have been celebrating the 34-year-old's marriage with her longtime rumored boyfriend. Photos and clips from the classic and elegant ceremony have also surfaced online. But it seems Jana is still over the clouds following her wedding. Keep reading to learn more about her princess experience. Counting on, Jana Duggar shares rough journey with Steven Wisman. During an interview, Jana revealed that she had some ups and downs with Steven. According to the Counting on alum, they were separated when Jeremiah and Hannah married. She confessed that she had dated other men, but nothing ever came to fruition. She even thought she was the problem until Steven made her realize how important she was. I'm just like, what is it? Is it me? Do I have a problem? I know I've prayed for this for years and years, and definitely been like, what's the matter? Why can't I just? All of my siblings, most of them have been married in their early 20s, she added. Jana said they reconnected earlier this year, and Steven popped the question in July. They've been in a long-distance relationship due to Steven's pilot job and frequent travels with his musician family. Jana felt like a princess in wedding dress. Jana recently had an interview in which she opened up about her wedding experience. According to the former Counting on star, her dress was classy, and she felt like a princess. Jana wore an ivory satin V-neck for her wedding. The back of her dress also has a bigger V-shape, and many were impressed by how elegant it looked. There are also clips and pictures from the wedding ceremony featuring Jana and Steven's dance. A Reddit thread even called her Cinder Jana because of her fairy tale first dance. Counting on, Jana Duggar prepares for bright future with Steven Wisman. Aside from her wedding experience, Jana also said in the same interview that she and Steven have been working. The Counting on alum revealed that her husband has a little house they bought in Nebraska, confirming that she plans to leave her family in Arkansas. However, the two may stay elsewhere for quite some time after Jana said there are still tons of things to work on in their Nebraska home. If you are looking for more Duggar family news, come back to TV Shows Ace for all your updates. In the world of reality television, few families have captivated the public quite like the Duggars, the stars of 19 Kids and Counting and later Counting On. Known for their traditional values, large family, and devout Christian faith, the Duggars have built a fan base that closely follows their personal lives, from courtships and weddings to the births of their children. One of the more interesting aspects of the Duggar family is how their older daughters in particular have navigated the expectations placed upon them in terms of marriage and family life. Among them, Jana Duggar has always stood out. Jana, the eldest Duggar daughter, has often been in the spotlight for her singleness. While many of her younger siblings have married and started families, Jana remains unmarried, much to the curiosity of fans and media alike. However, in a touching and surprising moment on Counting On, Jana Duggar recently opened up about what it felt like to wear a wedding dress, a symbol of a life she has yet to embrace, but one that she holds close to her heart. The moment of trying on the dress in an episode that resonated deeply with both fans and viewers of Counting On, Jana Duggar accompanied her sisters to a bridal shop. But unlike previous trips where she had simply been there to support them, this time, Jana decided to try on a wedding dress herself. The cameras captured a moment of vulnerability and joy as she slipped into the gown, her face lighting up with a radiant smile. The dress, with its intricate lace details and elegant silhouette, fit Jana perfectly, transforming her into a vision of grace and beauty. For a brief moment, she was not just the oldest unmarried Duggar daughter, but a princess in her own fairy tale. As she stood before the mirror, gazing at her reflection, it was clear that this experience was emotional for Jana. For years, she had supported her siblings through their weddings, always the bridesmaid, but never the bride. In this intimate scene, viewers saw a side of Jana that is rarely visible on camera, a woman who, despite her contentment with where she is in life, still dreams of one day walking down the aisle. Feeling like a princess, I felt like a princess, Jana shared with a soft smile, her eyes glimmering with both happiness and wistfulness. This simple statement carried weight, not just because of the stunning gown she was wearing, but because of what it represented. For many women, trying on a wedding dress is a rite of passage, a moment when they envision the future and the commitment they will make to the person they love. For Jana, who has spent years watching her siblings take this step, It was a reminder that she too desires that fairy tale ending. However, Jana's relationship with this dream is complex. Throughout her time on Counting On, she has repeatedly expressed that she is content in her singleness and refuses to settle for a relationship just for the sake of getting married. Her independence and commitment to waiting for the right person have earned her the admiration of fans who appreciate her unwillingness to conform to societal pressures. Yet, in this tender moment of trying on a wedding dress, viewers were reminded that underneath that resolve is still a woman who holds on to the hope of finding love. The pressure of being the oldest unmarried Duggar, the Duggar family places a strong emphasis on marriage and family life. Several of Jana's siblings married at a young age, following the family's courtship traditions. Jana, however, has remained single well into her 30s, which in Duggar terms is almost unheard of. The media and fans have speculated endlessly about her love life, wondering why she hasn't married yet or whether she is too picky when it comes to choosing a partner. Jana, on the other hand, has always handled this speculation with grace. She has explained that she is waiting for the right man and that she is not in a rush to get married. Despite the pressure from both her family and the public, she has made it clear that she would rather wait for the right person than settle for someone who isn't a good match. This perspective is a testament to Jana's strength of character and her belief that marriage is a sacred bond, one that should not be entered into lightly. Trying on the wedding dress seemed to embody this philosophy. For Jana, it wasn't just about the dress or the fantasy of being a bride. It was a reminder of her own self-worth and the importance of waiting for a love that is true and lasting. A symbol of hope and independence, the image of Jana Duggar in a wedding dress captured more than just a fleeting moment of beauty. It symbolized hope, independence, and the strength to stand by one's principles. Jana is a woman who has carved her own path, choosing to focus on her faith, family, and personal growth instead of succumbing to the pressure to marry young. Her decision to try on a wedding dress was not a signal that she is desperate to find a husband, but rather an acknowledgement of the dreams she holds, while still being grounded in her reality. Fans of Counting On have long admired Jana's dedication to her family, especially in her role as a caregiver and mentor to her younger siblings. But as this episode revealed, Jana is also a woman with her own hopes and desires. She may not have found the right person yet, but she hasn't given up on the idea of one day meeting someone who shares her values and faith. In conclusion, Jana Duggar's moment in the wedding dress was both poignant and powerful. It showcased her vulnerability and her dreams, but it also reminded viewers of the strength she possesses. As she stood in that dress, feeling like a princess, she embodied the idea that waiting for the right moment and the right person is a choice that deserves respect. Jana may not know when her fairy tale will come true, but she is living her life with grace, dignity, and an unwavering belief in the beauty of the journey. Jana Duggar's moment in the wedding dress was both poignant and powerful. It showcased her vulnerability and her dreams, but it also reminded viewers of the strength she possesses. As she stood in that dress, feeling like a princess, she embodied the idea that waiting for the right moment and the right person is a choice that deserves respect. Jana may not know when her fairy tale will come true, but she is living her life with grace, dignity, and an unwavering belief in the beauty of the journey.